everybody, and welcome back to my channel. It is Jen with Hominess Plans, and I am back with another memory spread and another day of Planmas. For this video, I will be memory planning the week of November 14th through November 20th, and I'm using this gorgeous kit from Twolilbees called Emmy. This is in her older format. She released this, I believe, I want to say she released it last year, and I didn't realize just how much Maria's format had changed until I used this kit. The florals were, they had a little bit of a thicker white border around the edges. Like they weren't as closely kiss cut to the florals and everything. And yeah, the date covers were not the, contour cut swatches. They were a little bit thicker, and the trims. So yeah, I had to kind of get pushed outside of my comfort zone and element here because I'm utilizing a whole bunch of older formats in my planner these days. And it's actually kind of a fun challenge because I've been so caught up in, oh, I got to stick with what's new. I want to get this format. Oh, I can't use this format anymore because, there's something new coming out. And I've really gotten to the point where it's like, there is always going to be something new. There is always going to be something that is updated. If I continually only use the stuff that's new and updated, I'm going to be saddled with the problem I've had for the past year and have all these kits built up and not use them. So I'm taking it as a challenge, and it's really pushing my creativity, and I'm actually finding I really enjoy it. This was actually probably one of the most fun, some of the most fun I've had laying down a base. I really enjoyed what I did in the sidebar here. Lots of inspiration from Rachel of Gathered Plans. She did this trick and technique where she took a full box and she kind of layered it in the sidebar, and then she took some foiled dividers and trimmed the box where it gave it like a little bit of a foil zhuzh. And I really love that. I thought it was just so creative and so cool. And so I really took some inspiration from her. I loved all of the full boxes that came with this kit. And I didn't want to omit one. So I decided to put the 9th full box in the sidebar and layer my fashion doll underneath it. I love the fashion doll that I chose. She's from Red Lyrics, and I felt like she complemented this kit really well and matched kind of the fashion doll full box that I had in there. I also utilized that scallop quarter box underneath like all of the deco up there, and that's what I layered my month script on, which I really love. I love the way that turned out. So all in all, I'm really happy with how the base turned out. I love the garland washi that I pulled in. That actually came from a freebie that I received from Sadie Stickers. It was like a when you spend X amount of dollars, like fall freebie. I don't even remember what it was, like what Happy Meal it came with, but it made me realize maybe I am sleeping on that like full washi foil deco from Sadie Stickers. But again, I can't justify it until I have so many like foiled trims in my collection that I can't justify buying the foiled washi. I can't do it. So where it was really easy, and I think it cut my base like time in half, like the laying down of the base. I still can't justify spending the extra money yet on buying the foil trim, like the foil washi trim, while I have such an extensive collection of foil like individual trims. But anyways, let's get into this because I don't know what is going on. I sped this up really fast and I don't know why. But on Monday the 14th, I had a gig with my bestie. We did some airbrush on this day, and I really only utilized a bunch of the stuff from the kit, and the icons are either from White Deer Stationery, Crafts by Towie, or the little airbrush icon is from my mom. But I love the layering that I did. I did pull in some of the leaf deco that came with that same freebie where the foil washi trim from Sadie Stickers came from. There was like this, like I said, it was like a $70+ freebie that had a bunch of fall themed stuff on there, and there was like all kinds of fall foil clusters, and it made for decorating my spread so easy. I love that shops are coming out now with more and more like foiled samplers with a bunch of seasonal stuff to where all you really need is that sampler and you're good to go. I will say in the Sadie Stickers Advent box, I mean, grant you, I don't have an Advent box, but I've seen so many unboxings. So if you're one of those people who you have the Sadie stickers and you don't want to be spoiled, go ahead and just fast forward just a few seconds because I'm going to spoil one of the things that's in it. She released like seasonal foil bundles or seasonal foil sheets. So it's like you have one for summer, spring, winter, fall, and it does take a lot of the guesswork and a lot of like the overwhelming nature of having to like buy seasonal foil out of the equation. It's like you just have these sheets that have literally everything that you need for the season. And if you're more of a minimal decorator in your planner, that would be like perfect for the spreads that you have. But anyways, okay, so on Monday we went to the mall after we got done with our event, and we ate at the food court. My husband met us there because after we did that, my husband and his band had a photo shoot. My husband is him and his band are releasing their very first album. It is actually coming out, if you're watching this during Planmas, it's December 7th today, and their album is coming out December 10th. So we went and we did a photo shoot for that. I did their makeup on set that day, and they had a whole photo shoot, and it was so much fun. So I marked going downtown to where they did their photo shoot with a little truck from White Deer Stationery, layered it with some florals and some garlands from Sadie Stickers. I marked that they had a photo shoot, and I pulled in a quarter box from the kit, layered it with some florals. The camera icon is from White Deer Stationery. And then when I came home that night, we just had a YouTube binge, which is always so much fun. Me and my husband just enjoy watching TV together at the end of the night to kind of like wind down. It's really nice. Okay, so on Tuesday, I marked that we went to the gym, me and my bestie, and I marked going to the gym with one of the scallop circles that came with the kit, some florals, a garland from Sadie Stickers, and that shaker bottle from Crafts by Towie. I don't know why I haven't pulled that in. It's like a great way to mark like a protein drink, or, you know, it in my head, it makes sense. I think shaker bottle and I think, oh, gym, protein, or pre-workout, all kinds of fun stuff. I marked that I did some laundry, and I pulled in the washing machine that washing machine icon that came with the kit. It has some deco on it that matches the kit. I marked that I made a salad, and oh my gosh, I pulled in those mini washi strips. I was so excited. Maria, in some of her older format kits, had these mini washi strips, and I hadn't known what to do with them. And I just decided in this spread, I was like, you know what, whatever, we're just going to pull it in. I want to use it. And I love the way it looks. It's so simple, but it's perfect. It's just a little washi strip, and I layered the utensils from Crafts by Towie over that. And I was just like so happy with how it turned out. Okay, I had my Zoom class, and I marked that with some florals from the kit, layered the yoga mat from White Deer Stationery. I marked that I organized and put away some stickers. It took me, it was a several day process. This was like me starting the process of like organizing and reorganizing my desk and putting away stickers into my Ray and Tay binders, all kinds of stuff like that. And while I did that, I was watching Rugrats. So to mark that, I took that TV icon from White Deer Stationery and layered it over some florals. Okay, on Wednesday, I marked that I went to the gym, pulled in one of those small fancy boxes from the kit, some florals, a garland from Sadie Stickers, some clusters, and then, of course, the shaker bottle from Crafts by Towie. I marked that I got ready and put some makeup on because this was one of our best friend's it wasn't his birthday, but we were celebrating his birthday, and we were gonna go out and kind of have like a good time together. So I marked that I put on some makeup, and then I marked that we went axe throwing. And oh my gosh, I had never been axe throwing before. And I don't know if you guys have ever been axe throwing, but it is so much fun. There's like all these little like mini games that you can do. Like they split you up into 2 teams, and you can play like tic-tac-toe, and like whatever team gets like the most points. And it was so much fun. I'd never done it before. It was in this arcade that was in a town that's like an hour away from where we live, and it was so much fun. And I'm gonna say I wasn't bad at it. I thought I was gonna like completely be trash at it, but I was actually better than I thought it would be. So I impressed myself with my axe throwing abilities. Okay, then after that, I didn't have an axe icon. I had the little tools icon from Cross by Towie, so it's a hammer, not an axe, but you know, whatever, it is what it is. I knew what it meant. Then I marked that afterwards we went to this little place called Mojo Burger, which is a little burger joint that's like right down the road from where we went axe throwing. My husband had been there before, and so did like literally everyone other than me had been there before. This is my first time there, and they were all like hyping it up and whatnot. And it was good, don't get me wrong. Like, but I don't know, to me it just kind of felt like another burger joint. Like it was a good burger, like don't get me wrong. But I think it was one of those like situations where it's like people hype it up, and so you're overly excited for something, and yeah, it's good, but maybe it didn't meet the expectation that you were thinking. I don't know. That's just what happened with me. Okay, so on Wednesday, I'm still on Wednesday. I'm sorry, guys. Finishing up Wednesday, I marked that I organized some stickers again. And then to cap off the night, I binge watched YouTube with my hubby again. And I layered that with an icon for White Deer Stationery over another one of those mini washi deco pieces. Okay. On Thursday, I marked going to the gym, and if you'll notice, I alternated. Like every other day, I would use like a scallop circle, and then I would use a mini fancy box from the kit to either mark like waking up early or going to the gym, stuff like that. So marked going to the gym the exact same way. I marked that I had a YouTube binge, and I pulled in another icon from White Deer Stationery, layered it with some florals from the kit. I marked that I did some cash stuffing. I think I've talked about this before, about how I've been really inspired by the cash stuffing community, and I've been really interested in cash stuffing. So I actually cash stuffed on this day, which was fun. And then, okay, so this was the day that I created my Black Friday shopping list. So shops were already like coming out and announcing their Black Friday sales, and they were talking about like what the percentages off were. And since I was going through my stickers a couple of days before, I already was like making a list of like, okay, what do I need? What do I not need? Actually, the day before, I was literally going through weekly kits. So it's like, I already knew in my head, I do not need any weekly kits. But I had mentioned before that I was gonna be doing my daily journaling again. So I knew I wanted some journaling kits. So I just started creating lists on this day of things that I knew I was gonna want, like what shops I wanted to shop from and their discount codes. Ooh. I marked that we had a gig in downtown Houston, and I pulled in a little calendar icon from White Deer Stationery. And then at the end of the night, I just made some TikToks. I was like, why not? So to mark making TikToks, I did pull in a camera icon from Cross by Towie. I know you use your phone to make TikToks, but I had already used 2 White Deer Stationery icons in a row, and I was like, I need to pull in a Cross by Towie icon. So that's what I did there. Don't come for me. Okay, jumping over to Friday, I marked that I slept in, and I pulled in another one of those mini fancy boxes from the kit, layered it with some florals, some clusters from Sadie Stickers, a garland. The sleep mask is from Cross by Towie. I marked that I edited a YouTube video. I'm not sure which video it was. I've been prepping for Planmas for a couple weeks now at this point, so it might have been one of my Planmas videos, it might not have been, who knows? It's all kind of blending together. Then I marked that we had another gig, and I marked in Houston, but it should have said Huntsville because that's where we live, so oh well. I guess it's just gonna say Houston. And I marked that with a clipboard icon from White Deer Stationery. Then afterwards I wanted to mark that I had dinner with my hubby. So I pulled in, this is actually a piece of torn washi from another Twolilbees kit, but I felt like the pink tones in it matched this kit really perfectly. So I pulled it in here, and I just layered it with some florals that came with the kit. The icon is actually an icon from a Miss and Meow kit. It was in my leftover sticker book. And I just foiled it with some rose gold foil because it was actually foiled in silver. So I just covered it with some rose gold foiling. This fancy box here that I layered with some florals, that's going to mark that I did some planner things on this night. I filmed more planner stuff. I pulled in a Crafts by Towie icon to mark that. And then to cap off the night, me and my hubby just watched TV together, and I marked that utilizing some florals from the kit. And then that icon is from White Deer Stationery. Okay, so jumping over to Saturday, I am marking that a gig that I was supposed to go and do got rained out. And I'm not gonna lie, I was really relieved for that, because sometimes when you're just go, 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 like especially nowadays, I feel like there are so many events that I've been doing as of lately, especially for the holiday season. Sometimes when there's like a gig that you were especially having to wake up super duper early for, it's like a small little blessing in disguise whenever it gets rained out and you're like, oh no, like I love what I do. I love my job. I do. But sometimes it's just like, it's really nice whenever I get an unexpected day off. So to mark that, I layered a foiled scallop square from Sadie Stickers with one of the scallop squares from the kit, pulled in a ton of florals from the kit, and then a garland from Sadie Stickers and some clusters as well. I marked that I finished filming a plan with me, so I pulled in some florals, layered that icon from Crafts by Towie, and then a bunch of clusters. Okay, I marked that I got ready. So my best friend came over, and my husband had a show on this night, so I marked that me and my best friend got ready at my house together. I marked that with a $quarter from the kit and some florals, and of course the makeup palette icon is from White Deer Stationery. And then to mark my husband's show, I pulled in a swatch box from one of my leftover sticker books and layered it with just like a big floral. I've got to find a better way to mark my husband's shows. I placed an order on White Deer Stationery over Black Friday for some music note icons. I'm running severely low on them, so that's why I didn't pull one in to mark his show. I just layered a floral over it, and sometimes it just, you make it work with what you got. Then I marked that we went to IHOP after the show. That's kind of a tradition that we do, like after my husband and his band has a show. IHOP is generally like the only place that's open. So I marked that we go, and it's usually like super late at night because his shows generally start at like 9 or 10 o'clock. And so we go until like super late. And so IHOP is the only thing that's open because everyone's hungry and we can have breakfast, because it's, depending on how you look at it, it's either really late or really early. So, and then we came home and I just like completely crashed on the couch. I was so tired. It had been a long day. Okay, so now jumping over to Sunday, I marked that we slept in. We always sleep in on the Sundays after my husband has a show because, like I said, it's just there's so much that goes into it and we just get exhausted. So to mark that, I pulled in another small midi box from the kit, layered it with some florals, some garlands and clusters from Sadie Stickers. I pulled in my favorite, actually these are not the dividers from Sadie Stickers. These are actually mini dividers or flourishes from Bloom Paper Studio, and I love them. I forgot I had them, and when I was flipping through my binder full of like flourishes and stuff, I saw them and I was like, oh my gosh, let's use that. So I loved pulling those in. I marked that we had a family dinner on this night. My husband's grandmother and his uncle came over to my parents' house, and my mom made pork roast, and we had them on sliders, and it was so good. Then I marked that I filmed another plan with me. Guys, I'm telling you, I have been like prepping this for a while, so I filmed a lot. And to mark that, I pulled in another open planner icon from Crafts by Towie, some more florals from the kit. And this night was really fun. My mom came over, and while I was filming, she had her planner too, and she was like planning. And it's great because when we film and when we edit, obviously I, turn off the audio so I can do a voiceover. So my mom was there while I was filming, and we were just talking, and I had a video going, and we were just planning together, having a good old time. And it's so much fun having my mom over. She's like my sticker buddy forever, and it was just a lot of fun having her over here while I was filming, and I could get her opinion. It's like, hey mom, does this look cute? Do you like this? We had pizza, and then we had an office binge, and that was all of my Sunday. So here are the leftovers that I have along with the Viv Wiggle. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. If you're new here, here. Hi, I'm Jen. I do planner things. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, especially if you're enjoying all of the content for Planmas. We are slowly but surely getting caught up. I hope everyone is staying safe and staying well. Once again, thank you guys so much for clicking on this video, and I hope you are having a good day. Bye.